guys, welcome back to a new chapter of Unboxed, and today we are beginning with unboxing the Goalkeeper. A few of you might be wondering why on earth we're going this direction. One, obviously me, I'm a goalkeeper, but two, there's some pretty awesome goalkeepers around the world. This wouldn't be happening without Obo, so big shout out to them. Absolute game changers in the world of goalkeeping within hockey. And we are joined by an absolute firecracker on the field. He is insanely talented, moves about like a ninja, and throws himself left, right, and centre like no one knows. We are joined by German national team goalkeeper Jean-Paul Danneberg. Welcome to Unboxed.
Hi, thank you very much for the invitation. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you. I think one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. Very young still. Like, you're a baby in terms of goalkeeping in national team level, but you've already experienced so much from being World Cups, Olympics, and everything else in between. So, like, not got a bad CV so far.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, starting early, brings the experience very early. So I'm very happy that, I'm got the chance to play in front of so many people, play this kind of special tournaments like the Olympics. And but I'm still young, so my career is not done yet.
No, absolutely not. You've your hips will be fine for another 20 years, I'd say, before you start having any problems.
Minimum 20 years.
Minimum. Before we get into the thick of the conversation, we're going to begin with a quick fire. So it's called the Unboxed 11. Well, say whatever you want with it, honestly. Like, I would say whatever tickles your pickle, so don't stress about it, okay? So, really big one to begin with. First question, greatest memory in goal?
Winning the World Cup.
Easy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say that's quite good.
Good. That's the easy one.
Oh yeah, very easy. Next one. Would you rather be busy for 60 minutes with just simple saves that need done, or one big show save at the end of the game?
Busy with the 60 in the 60 minutes with the easy ones, definitely.
Yep, fair. What is your go-to oboe color?
In the national team, blue, and in club hockey, red.
Explain that. Why those choices?
Um, because I'm playing at Red White Cologne, and the main color is red. So I love to bring the color from the club on the pitch. That's why I choose red. White is not that easy to take as a goalkeeper because the pitches in Germany are sometimes a little bit dirty, and then the color is changing to yellow between white, so not that nice. And blue at the national team because the former goalkeeper of Germany, Niklas Jacobi, wear blue leggings, and it looks awesome. And I said to myself when I was younger, I will also play with the blue leggings with the German logo on top, and that's why I choose them.
Yeah, it is. It does look slick, to be fair. Next question. Describe your playing style in 3 words.
Wow. Okay. Reactive, powerful,
Yeah.
and special.
I like it. What a way to start us. Number 5, what is your favorite piece of oboe equipment?
Definitely the kickers. In my opinion, the art, how they are built up, are so good. They're fitting perfectly to my foot, and I have such a good control when I'm kicking the ball with them. And it's always for me, it's the easiest part to take on, and it's also the part I'm using most. So
yeah, God bless our toes, because we would definitely have lost a few if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, sure.
Number 6, what is your favorite time for a match?
Oh, that's difficult because I asked the same question myself a couple weeks ago when we played the German Championship semifinal at I guess 8 p.m. But normally we are playing the Bundesliga at 2 p.m. But it's a little bit strange. Maybe it had something to do with the television rights, but I would say I prefer to play in the evening. Yeah. because then you're not sleepy anymore, and the light is a bit better. So
Fair. This. I'm curious on this. Okay, your
yeah.
biggest ick that field players do.
Oh, shooting from volley shooting from 1 meter away into
We
my
all,
groin area.
yeah, I could bet we all know about three people that would do that on every team easily.
Yeah,
So
and
any
it's
forwards
only
listening?
three people doing this in my team, so
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take that. So
then we're
any
safe.
forwards that are listening, please stop doing it. Use other
Stop doing it.
skills.
Yes, please.
Your goalkeeper role model growing up.
Max Weinhold. He's a former German goalkeeper. He won the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. And yeah, he's a very tall guy with a powerful mind. He had a very similar style of goalkeeping, playing style like me, and yeah, he was from day one my role model. Yeah,
Cool, really cool. What's the craziest save you've ever made?
I would say it was a double save. So the first one was a normal save in the box. The striker runs the curve, passed the ball into the box, and then there was one guy hitting the ball. I saved it with my glove, and then there was a second rebound, and then I saved it with the stick. I would
Whoa,
say this
sick.
one, was maybe one of my special saves, and it was in one of my first national team games. So yeah,
Who was it against?
Spain.
Ooh,
Guess it was
okay.
Spain. Yeah.
Nice. What is the biggest learning experience you've ever had?
Yeah, I would say the biggest one and the most helpful ones was losing the Olympic final. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get
definitely.
on to that a bit later, maybe, because for those that don't know, let's just say it got spicy.
Yeah, a little bit.
And last one, how do you stay unboxed? How do you stay true to being who you are?
Yeah, standing up every morning, looking in the mirror and asking yourself if you are happy with what you are doing. And I'm always trying to get in touch with the people who are around me, staying side by side by my family. And I guess that's the most important things for me in my life. And when I have the feeling that the connection between those areas are there, then I'm very happy, and then I can truly say that I'm who I am.
I love that. I think that's very important for people to hear that the people you surround yourself by are kind of what makes you who you are. If you surround yourself by,
Yeah.
yeah, people that don't have the same interests, it's going to make things very difficult. But on the topic of family, we're going to rewind it right back to little, I'm going to say little John, on how did you become a goalkeeper? How did you get into the gear?
It was a couple years ago when I truly was a little goalkeeper, or truly Joe. I watched a game from Tech Darmstadt. I'm coming from Darmstadt, that's my hometown. And the first men's team played a normal league game, third or fourth division. And there was a big and tall goalkeeper with long hairs and sunglasses under the helmet. So he was a really cool guy. And he saved so many balls. And after the game, everyone was going to him and clap him on the shoulder and said, "Hey, good job, man." And I saw this, and from that moment on, I said to myself, I want to be a goalkeeper too.
And then was it just straight away like, get me in the
Yeah,
gear? Did you ever play
yeah,
field?
yeah. For a very long time, I played both on the field and also in the goal. So mostly, I played in the age with the older guys on the field, and with the teams with the team in my age in goal.
What made you
So
choose like being a goalkeeper over that? Just because, yeah, you thought it was really cool?
yeah, I love the goalkeeper stuff. You look like a transformer when you put your leg guards on, and things like that makes me so happy that I said, yeah, I want to be a goalkeeper. And the funny thing is, I have a twin brother, and he is a striker, And when we played hockey in our garden, I was all the time in a goal. And luckily, my family support me from day one with being a goalkeeper. And my dad organized a whole goalkeeper kit for me when I was younger. And then we played for hours in the garden. And my brother hit the ball every time, and I tried to save it. And that's a memories you never forget.
Yeah, definitely. I can imagine. Well, one, when you see this bunch of gear just coming into your house and you're like, oh my gosh, I can actually be a real life transformer now. Like
Yeah,
that as a kid just is amazing.
yeah, it is definitely.
What is it you love most about being a goalkeeper, even now? Like, has that changed from when you were young to as you grew up and understood the game and the challenge of being a goalkeeper more and more?
No, I would say it's the same motivation to really feel that you can have an impact on the game, and that you are the last wall before something really bad happened. And when you are able to handle the kind of pressure and put all your effort and everything you have into your job as a goalkeeper, then you have this special feeling that you have a big value in the team and a big value on a win. And that's a feeling I really liked from day one. And for me, it's the same motivation.
Did you find it hard, like once you started getting a bit more serious, of trying to manage that pressure of being like, okay, I am the last person standing? Like we as goalkeepers, I think, take it very personal.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. The thing is, probably you would say that when you're getting older and you're playing bigger tournaments, the pressure is more. But for me, in my opinion, I felt the same pressure when I was 10 years old and in a goal and played an important game than playing in the Olympics. So it's for me, it's the same load of pressure. But yeah, it's a very special feeling.
It's one of those things, it's like no one else can understand the challenge and the excitement and the down of being a goalkeeper unless you have literally been a goalkeeper.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like all the field players are always like, yeah, like we do this as a team, like we defend as a team, and I'm like, no, we don't.
No.
So half of you don't defend.
Yeah, that's true. 100%. Yeah. Sometimes you're very alone with your feelings and with your emotions in the goal. Because nobody can feel this kind of pressure we feel in a goal. It's not possible because even if a defender is making a big mistake, then he knows or she knows, there's a goalkeeper in the goal who can save my ass. So
Literally.
yeah,
Yeah, that's I think one thing that has struck me over the years of like learning to deal with that and cope with that,
yeah,
because if we end up losing control of our emotions and staying frustrated at maybe a save you
yeah,
made that wasn't perfect, it's so hard then to focus on the next one.
yeah, 100%. I would say that's the biggest difference between young goalkeepers and very experienced goalkeepers. It's not the kind of how they save the balls. It's not the technique or I don't know different attributes. It's how you deal with your mistakes. That's the biggest difference between a young goalkeeper and an experienced one, in my opinion.
How do you deal with when you make a mistake? Because I think everyone's
Yeah,
so different in it.
yeah,
You threw yourself under a
um,
bus for that one.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm very ugly to myself when I'm doing mistakes. I have no respect for myself when I'm doing mistakes, and I have big problems to handle my emotions. It's easy for me to don't show the world my emotions, so I'm not crying or shouting directly. But there's a second game starting in your mind when you're doing a mistake, and for me, one of the yeah, I would say one of my go-tos is to focus or to set you no goal, give you a new target. Like, okay, now you're making the next save, not like, okay, what did you do wrong? So give you directly a new target, a new purpose, and that helped me a lot. And also, what I really appreciated is when I see people who are around me supporting me with this. So what I don't like is when someone is coming to me and give a fuck about about the mistake you did. Things like that don't help me. It's more
No.
like, okay, in 5 minutes, we are going to a very stressful game moment, and yeah, now it's your turn to help us. Things like that help me a lot.
Yeah, it's that kind of to take your mind away and you have to focus on something else instead
Yeah,
of sitting
100%.
in that, oh shit, that wasn't good. I could do better. Like
Yeah,
it's so easy to say we all do it in everyday life and in goalkeeping in particular, but
yeah,
when you're able to kind of flip it and find that new challenge, again, it's easier said than done because it
yeah,
doesn't just happen
100%.
overnight.
Yeah, 100%. I would also add one thing. For example, one of your defenders or the guys who are standing around you in your team are shouting against you when you're doing a mistake. What yeah happened very often. Then the best thing you can do is not look him in the eyes. Look on the tree to the side, or I don't know, to the bin, or to your family. Yeah, don't yeah, give them attention. It's not helpful. It's really
Oh,
not
I like
helpful.
that a lot. Oh, I
Yeah,
might need to start doing that.
yeah, maybe.
Then everyone's
That's
like, Aisha, why are you staring at the trees? Like, come back here. What's going
yeah, yeah.
on?
That's also why so many football goalkeepers are going directly behind the goal after they receive the goal and drink something. It's not because they're thirsty or the situation was too much load. It's because they will lead their attention to another thing.
Yeah,
And
smart. It's like, right, okay, get out of the goal, like that kind of white line mentality. I would end up going behind my goal. I would do the same, take a drink. I'm
yeah,
probably thirsty because I might be a little bit busier than you might have experienced, but
yeah,
then come back in and it takes a long time, but I think what you're saying is trying to have that different focus really does help. And
yeah,
I hope people, any goalkeepers out there, young, old, experienced, not, you will have went through moments in life when you're playing and you do need to change focus and hopefully it works for you. But if not, keep working on it. It will come. It will come.
yeah, 100%.
You mentioned a little bit, well, so you mentioned earlier that your greatest memory was winning the World Cup.
Yes,
You had
exactly.
quite an important role in that, didn't you?
A little one.
Just a small one, small one.
Just one,
Uh,
just a couple seconds.
yeah, like nothing mad. After it, like 8 seconds, what? So for those that don't know, Jean pretty much was the hero of the day, saving shootouts against India,
Belgium,
Belgium.
Belgium.
No, it was in India. Correct me,
In
Aisha.
India, yeah.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal. Like simply, like honestly, like goalkeeper to goalkeeper, fucking class.
Thank
So
you.
if you haven't seen it, go watch it. The clips are everywhere. They're on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Go and watch how amazing he was because honestly, how did you do it? Just like what?
Yeah, actually, that was my only I had to do during the World Cup because yeah, I was the second goalkeeper behind Alex Stadler. I yeah, how are you going through a shootout? You prepare yourself with a lot of video clips, but you also prepare yourself with the mental pressure and with yeah, situations which came in this moment or which are coming in this moment. And yeah, then you try your best in every shootout, not only for three, not only for four. You believe in your strikers that they will shoot a goal, and then you're going through it.
A lot of times, like for me, I feel it's like, okay, I need to save this to give them a chance. But I like how you put that. It's like if you just have the belief in them, they'll do their job and you're here to do your
Yeah,
job.
100%. Because when you don't trust your teammates on the other side, then yeah, it, it feels not like a game. It feels like it's unfair. And when it feels like it's unfair, then your mode is wrong. Then you are mentally not strong. Then you start thinking about, when I'm receiving one more goal, we are losing. Uh, that's things which yeah, don't help you in this moment. You need the trust to your teammates. Also, it's the opposite, the same. The teammates also trust you that you are saving the balls, give you an advantage. And yeah, when both things coming together, then you can definitely win a shootout, even if it's against Belgium or against any other team in the world.
Yeah, and I think you have shown the world how much of a talent you are at shootouts because it's like, I wouldn't say it's every goalkeeper's specialty. Like, it's almost a completely different game playing a 60-minute match and playing shootouts. Is there something that you do in your training off the pitch to help prepare you for, yeah, the kind of movements that are required in a shootout?
Yeah, sure. I will not give you too much information about
No,
my
keep the
tactics,
secrets.
but yeah. So I'm a tall guy, and I have a special type of technique how I'm try to save 1v1s, and yeah, I'm always try to use my advantages I have. And yeah, I said I'm tall, so yeah, use the space I'm covering. That's very useful. I'm fast, so you need quick feet, and then you also need a good nose. When a good smell, good
Hmm.
nose, so you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When it's the right moment to be a little bit aggressive or stay calm, and that things, yeah, you can develop over time. Also, when I was a younger goalkeeper, I liked shootouts or 7 meter penalty strokes, things like that. Especially when you are staying in a final or semi-final, so when your moment is really coming. But I also lost a lot of shootouts in my career, and I'm always tried to take something out of my out of the shootout I lost. I yeah record myself every time, and then I'm analyzing what can I do better next time. And in the training, yeah, I'm also yeah trying new things. Maybe for my teammates, sometimes a little bit annoying when I'm telling them, okay, please only try to I don't know hit from the circle. And I'm trying something new, a new technique, a new style. But yeah, that's how you have to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with like just goalkeeping in general. Like, there's so much technique and
Yeah,
analysis that needs to come into it where it's you can literally spend hours on the pitch, but if you don't actually learn from what you've done and how you can do it slightly better and be consistent, it
yeah,
makes things just very difficult.
yeah, 100%. And I would say there's no other position in this game which makes it more easier to give you the feedback that there's something not good enough or there's some more space for development as being in a goalkeeper.
Definitely. You mentioned there you obviously come from a very rich hockey nation. So Germany has always been one of the pretty standout nations, like consistently since I remember coming onto the scene, and I'm quite a few years older than you. But you've had to compete for your spot. You haven't always been the number one. You Alex Stadler is also there, another very good German goalkeeper. How do you manage that? Because it's you're both fighting for this dream. You both want the number one shirt. You both want to be representing your country at Olympics, at World Cups. How does one go about managing that relationship and being a teammate, but still trying to push each other?
I can say it's for my opinion, it's very easy to manage this because we Alex and I we have a good relationship. We always try to be as fair as possible, but we also are trying to push each other. And yeah, to be a second goalkeeper is not nice. It's very difficult, and you're very alone with your feelings sometimes as a second goalkeeper. And when you're the first goalkeeper, you're talking from a different position. A good goalkeeper team is when the second goalkeeper tries to be the number one goalkeeper in the future, and the number one goalkeeper is also accepting this, but also tries to develop himself to be or to stay the number one goalkeeper. And so you need, yeah, you need tension between in this relationship. But for me and also for Alex, and all the time, the most important thing to be fair to each other. To we can yeah sit on a table and having lunch together and yeah, it's a very easy position where I am currently. But it's also yeah, it's a how do you say it? Privilege?
Yeah, privilege. Yeah.
Privilege? Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think what you said there on the goalkeeping team, it is a team
yeah,
because a lot of goalkeepers who are the number one have maybe experienced time at number two, and it's important to remember the challenge that is.
yeah,
Like you could go through a whole tournament and you might not even step on a pitch, but you still have to be there for your team. You have to show up, you have to help where you can, you have to be really supportive. But inside as a person, you're like, this is hard.
yeah. 100%. And I also had the opposite in the past when yeah, I had a battle between another number one goalkeeper, but we had not a good relationship. Um, if you had the feeling that there are knives in your bag every time you're doing a mistake or every time you're having a great day. So it was very difficult to manage yeah, how to handle this situation, how to handle this in a team. You're also going into some, yeah, talks with your coaches or with your teammates, and they telling you the opinion, who's the number one goalkeeper or who not, and yeah, when even the relationship between the number one or number two goalkeeper is not good, yeah, it feels not, you're not feeling very comfortable, and that's why I'm enjoying the situation we currently have in the national team.
Yeah, that's amazing because
Yeah,
it takes work to get there. Like it's important that a lot of people understand that you don't just walk in and you get along with everyone. Like this is team sport at the top
yeah,
level. So it's about showing respect and
yeah,
being a teammate first and seeing, yeah, the other person is a human. They're trying to do what I do.
yeah,
We were the crazy ones to choose to be goalkeepers. And sometimes that just, yeah, that's how it goes. But I think, yeah, to hear that you have that relationship now, it's only going to show, it only shows on the field because you're comfortable with how you play. You're happy with how you play.
and yeah, if you, but it's also nice to know that, for example, when I'm injured, that there is a good other goalkeeper in my team who can support the guys on the field. It gives you also calm, but it's also motivating you to be better every day. So it's, yeah, it's a strange relationship. It's a strange situation, but at the end, only one can play. That's how it is.
Okay, we'll hopefully find a few more Alexes in the world because
Yeah, hopefully.
we all need a relationship like that. I know I'm very fortunate. Lizzie, the second goalkeeper with me, she's actually half German. Amazing. That woman is a godsend. Like I'd be lost
Yeah.
without her. So I can say no, honestly, like she'd be like, and this is how I know she's German. Like she'd have the laundry all folded, like ready to go. Like our kits are sitting ready, and I'm like, there's Lizzie there. There's godsend. So
Yeah.
I completely understand the relationship
Yeah.
because I'd be lost without her as well. So shout out to the good people out there. That's all we need.
Yeah. 100%.
So you mentioned it a little bit earlier. There, you had a shootout that maybe didn't go as planned in Paris. So you were there for, yeah, obviously the Olympics. As the number one goalkeeper, you get to the final and we lose. I say we, you lose in a shootout against the Dutch. Tell us about that. Obviously, there was the incident, and if you don't know what we're referring to, go and look up the incident. But yeah, that's a whole mix of emotions in that it's in that itself. Like how was that whole experience?
You mean the whole experience with the shootout or with the whole Olympic Games?
Both.
Both. Yeah. So staying, you know, because you also played the Olympics, participating at the Olympic Games. Yeah, that's the biggest dream for everyone who's doing sports. And yeah, staying on the pitch in front of so many people. Also, there are yeah, hundreds, thousands of people more behind the television who are supporting you. Yeah, it's something very, very special. And then being in the Olympic final, going so far in this tournament, yeah, it's awesome. It's an unbelievable feeling to be there where you always wanted to be. Yeah, then yeah, going into the shootout, a thing where you know, okay, that's something where Germany is really good in it, and then losing it, yeah, it's very hurtful, very, very hurtful. But yeah, at the end, it's sports. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing. In my opinion, we did it good in the shootouts, but yeah, the Dutch were definitely better on this day, and that's why yeah now I can yeah live with this, but it still hurts a little bit. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very honest of you to still share that it is going to hurt. Your goal, especially when you get that far in a tournament, you're in the final. Your ultimate dream is
Yeah,
to be an Olympic champion,
yeah.
and sometimes the cards just don't fall your way, and yeah, it ends up that the other team might just be that little bit better. We've spoken so much about who you are in the pads, and I think that is a huge part of, yeah, it's who you are, it's what you do, it's how you're known. But what we also want to know is, who are you out of the gear? Like, if we were to unbox you from your gear, who is John?
Good word game.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, definitely. Who is Sean? Yeah, I would say I'm a very normal guy. Out of I know every goalkeeper is saying this,
yeah,
but
because I literally said it earlier.
yeah, no, I'm studying economics here at the University of Cologne. Yeah, I'm trying to yeah build up some businesses. Yeah, having my goalkeeper clinic. Yeah, I'm start building an e-commerce shop with my fiance together. Yeah, I have a fiance. I'm engaged.
Yes, you are.
Um,
Congratulations on that.
yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm a guy who really enjoyed the time with his friends and with the family. And yeah, I'm also spending since a couple of weeks, sometimes a couple of months, a lot of time on the water or next to the water. I'm a fishing guy,
I love that.
so that's something what brings me down. Yeah, it's a very calmful thing. And yeah, I love riding motorcycle. That's completely opposite. And I'm also love to doing something with my hands. So in the past, I rebuilt old Vespa rollers. Um,
Wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
the Italian ones, exactly. I did this together with my father, but now I'm living in Cologne and she's still in Darmstadt, so we cannot rebuild things like this so often. Only when I'm back home, but that's not that much, unfortunately. But yeah, that's how I am.
Fairly normal, and I love the contrast between like chill fishing, like, I can just imagine you there like sitting, like beer, rod, no problem at all, no worries in the world, and
Yeah,
then you just go and jump
definitely.
on a motorbike and cycle or motorbike home, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the contrast, like, I love it because it is so
But
different and you can get so
it's
much.
very similar to being a goalkeeper. When you're thinking about it, when you're staying a goal and your team is on the in the other circle, you're completely calm, nothing happened. And then from one of the other second, it's you're in a storm. It's completely stressful. And yeah, my I would say my behavior is also a little bit like this.
Okay, we don't know what we're gonna get. This is exciting. This is where it goes exciting now. I'm curious. Do you think there's like other things in life that relate well to being a goalkeeper, or moments where it's like, oh yeah, this me being a goalkeeper?
As I mentioned, to stay in touch with your family and with your friends, to get this kind of yeah human support yeah really brings me forward as a goalkeeper. And I also really enjoy to have friends next to the hockey which are not coming from the hockey family. So I really enjoy to be yeah a completely unspotty guy. I would say unspotty. Next in the environment of my family and of my friends, so that I can yeah have a break from being an athlete. And I would say yeah this switch gives me or provides me with more power than every recovery or rehab or I don't know recovery drinks
Yeah.
or reboots or I don't know
Ice
what you
baths,
can,
all the stuff that
ice
goes with.
baths,
Oh,
saunas, yeah, in the world, yeah, definitely, yeah,
I think that's so almost refreshing because they don't see you as the hockey goalkeeper. They literally just see you as a person.
yeah,
And that's whenever you don't have to hide, you don't have, you don't, you can just be you, be normal, experience
yeah,
life.
exactly,
You don't have to be this tough athlete where nothing goes wrong and you're just always pushing to get better. And I think having that balance is so important. And if there's any young keepers out there, make sure you find that, because if you get stuck in this rut or all you think about is hockey, you do hockey, you speak, eat, sleep hockey,
yeah,
you will burn out very quickly. So it is
yeah,
important to
100%,
have, it's so important to have those people away from your sport where they literally are like,
yeah,
oh, you played a game, all right, okay, thanks.
yeah. Yeah, I saw so many people, or I had so many teammates in the past, who lives on the hockey pitch, who trained every day. The whole friend environment was completely full with hockey players, and yeah, I had the feeling then that there was something missing every time. And as you said, you are so close before getting a burnout when you're staying the whole time in this environment. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not very healthy. But yeah, at the end, everyone can handle it how they want. But for me, yeah, I really appreciate to have an environment next to hockey.
Yeah, fair. Okay, outside, no, actually, in and off the field, what is your what's your next goal you want to achieve?
I would say I have two dreams. One team dream and one personal dream. So, actually, as you know, the European Championship is in Germany, in Mönchengladbach.
Great
Um,
spot, great location, eh?
yeah, exactly. And yeah, it could be the last opportunity to have a big tournament in my hockey career in Germany. So a big international tournament.
Mhm.
And yeah, my or our purpose is yeah to win this and to celebrate this in Germany. That would be awesome. That's my next team goal I have, and my next individual goal is to yeah being one day yeah goalkeeper of the year. That would be awesome. It's also a little childhood dream for me, and yeah, I try to get as much votes as possible to reach this one day. Would be
Well, it
awesome.
definitely, with how you're playing at the minute, 100% will happen soon. And for anyone listening, when the votes come out at the end of the year and we see Jean is in there, we're obviously going to go and create every email possible and vote for you. No problem at all. But no, I think I love actually hearing you say that, because so many times we as goalkeepers don't want to put ourselves out there and say we want to win that. But
Yeah,
I love that belief you have in yourself. I love that confidence that you're striving to. I want that. Like, I want to go and I want to reach that. And yeah, you're going to do everything you can to get there. And I can't wait to see that happen. And I can't wait to watch you in Mönchengladbach, the pinnacle of hockey in Europe.
yeah. Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, it's some spot. If you haven't been there, you're really missing out, yeah?
Yeah, the biggest hockey stadium in Europe, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe yeah the Belgium is building a bigger one, or the Dutch
Mhm.
are building a bigger one, but actually I don't know.
Take it that we're
Um,
going to say it is now. It's the biggest one in Europe, so we're going to go with that
yeah,
anyway. It is what it
yeah, good.
is.
It is what it is.
Okay, Sean, you have been amazing. I have loved having you on this episode of Unboxing the Goalkeeper, and we will definitely be keeping an eye out for you in the European Championships. Can't wait to see you. Obviously, just go and smash it as usual. But yeah, you've been brilliant.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I will try my best. We will try our best. And yeah, thank you very much for having me in this nice podcast. Also, yeah, thank you very much on Obo that they make this happen. And yeah, shout out on all goalkeepers who are listening to the podcast. Believe in yourself, believe in your family. search your friends next to the hockey, get such a different environment, and try to be mentally on and off the pitch as good as possible.
And amen to that. Jean, amazing finish. And again, huge shout out to Obo for making this happen. Absolute game changers in what we do, what we wear, and how we see the game. So thank you to them. And folks, make sure you follow and subscribe all the socials and the podcast to see who's coming up next. It's another exciting one on Unboxing the Goalkeeper. But until then, stay unboxed.